The book that saved me, a dimly lit room. John sits on the edge of his bed, staring blankly at the floor. His eyes are hollow, his hands shake slightly. The soft hum of a clock ticking fills the silence. A faint glow from the streetlight seeps through the window, casting long shadows on the wall. Have you ever felt like your mind was working against you? Like no matter what you did, the pain, the chaos, and the confusion just wouldn't stop. John tossing and turning in bed, gripping his head in frustration, staring at a bottle of prescription pills, his hands trembling as he hesitates to open the cap. This is John. For years, he fought a battle no one could see. Anxiety, depression, anger, the kind of thoughts that keep you awake at night, make you question your worth, and push you to the edge. The downward spiral. John sitting in a doctor's office. The fluorescent lights buzz faintly as a doctor slides a prescription across the desk. "Doctor, calmly, try this. It should help." John looking at the prescription bottle in his hands. He swallows the first pill. A week passes. Then two. John, hollow. At first, I thought it might be working. But then, the side effects hit me like a brick. John lying in bed, eyes wide open, unable to sleep. His heartbeat is loud, his breathing uneven. Then another clip. John staring at himself in the mirror. Dark circles under his eyes, his face pale, unrecognizable. Then they said, try therapy. So he did, session after session, talking, unpacking, digging through his past. But the more he searched, the emptier he felt. John in a therapist's office. The therapist nods, scribbles on a notepad, but John's face is emotionless. Another clip. He walks out of the office, shoulders slumped, his expression numb. John, distant, no one had the answers. And I was running out of time. The breaking point, a crowded convenience store. The hum of fluorescent lights, the beeping of registers. John stands in the aisle, frozen, gripping a bottle of water. His breath quickens. The world starts to spin. Sounds blur together. His vision tunnels, his hands shake. His knees feel weak. His heart pounds so loud he can hear it. Cashier, concerned, distant, "Sir? Are you okay?" John gasps for air. Sweat dripping down his forehead. A security guard moves closer, eyeing him cautiously. The store clerk whispers into a phone, and then, it happened. A mental breakdown. In public. Security was called. The police were on their way. This was rock bottom. Red and blue lights flashing. A police officer approaching. John slumps against the shelf, his hands gripping his head, whispering to himself. Police officer. "Sir, I need you to calm down." A moment of silence. John closes his eyes. He feels the weight of everything pressing down on him. He can't keep living like this. The turning point. John at home. His hands tremble as he scrolls on his phone, desperate for answers. His eyes scan forums, articles, videos, anything that might help. Then, his finger pauses. A book appears on the screen. How to Reduce Your Anxiety by Phillip Pulliam. How to Reduce Your Anxiety https://books2read.com/u/3 Rankin closing square bracket JOHN. Hopeful. Hesitant, I thought. What do I have to lose? So I bought it. And that's when everything changed. John opening the package, holding the book in his hands. He flips the first page. Then another. He reads. And reads. Something clicks. It wasn't just words, it was a way out. A plan. A strategy. A lifeline. Montage. John highlighting passages, nodding as he reads, underlining sentences, jotting notes in a journal. His face, for the first time, looks determined. John, emotional. This book didn't just tell me what was wrong. It showed me how to fix it. Transformation. John stepping outside for the first time in weeks. He closes his eyes, breathes in the fresh air. A slight breeze moves through the trees. He smiles. Another scene. John making a cup of coffee, sitting by the window, peacefully flipping through the book. Another. John answering a phone call. For the first time in months, he's laughing. No one else gave him the answer. No doctor, no therapist, no prescription. But this book? It was different. It gave him the tools to save himself. The call to action. A zoomed-in shot of the book cover. Then, John looking into the camera, eyes clear, smiling. John, soft but powerful. If you're struggling, if you feel lost, trust me, I've been there. But this book? It changed everything. Find your way back. Get the book now. Direct book link. https://authorphilippulliam.com/how to reduce your anxiety. Call to action. Click below to get your copy. https://authorphilippulliam.com/how to reduce your anxiety.